Turn around.
Wow.
You just told her you will get tased.
Okay,
yeah?
no problem.
It's time to detain for a purpose of a search under Section 1 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act, okay?
No problem.
Brown seeing, as Officer Johnny has just seen you guys potentially concealing what he believes to be a knife, okay?
No.
My name's PC Matt Clapham, Bishop State Police Station, the City of London Police, okay? The purpose of the search is to find what we believe to be a knife, okay?
Okay.
Okay?
No problem,
That's
sir.
the object of the search I'm looking for.
No problem.
If you've got a copy of the search record, you've got 30 days to obtain one from the...
No problem, sir.
Right,
no problem.
Taser's gone away, alright?
Wow. I'm just waiting for my I was literally just... Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I've got some on here.
No problem.
Have you got anything on you, my friend?
No, mate, I was just waiting for my friend who was talking to that guy there.
Yeah, so you've got
Wow,
nothing sharp?
this is crazy. No, nothing at all, no.
Nothing sharp that's going to cause you harm or injury.
Nothing at all.
Anything you shouldn't have on you.
Nothing at all.
Alright. I noticed you've got some cameras on you and a bit of filming. Are you an auditor at all?
No, I was just waiting for my friend who was talking to the guy. He was finding out what this building is. I said I think it's a university.
So I'll explain to you, okay? Obviously an Austrian colleague has seen you, potentially, with a knife, okay?
No,
concealing something.
He didn't though.
The object of this is to find a knife.
No problem.
Just for the purposes of this, okay? Obviously you're being filmed on body worn.
Yep, no problem.
You've got a drone on you, yeah?
No problem.
What we do, everything's on camera. I'm going to just pop your stuff in your bag.
No worries, you do what you need to do, just don't tase me. Wow.
What begins as an ordinary afternoon soon spirals into confusion, tension, and disbelief. A man peacefully waiting for his friend suddenly finds himself surrounded by armed officers shouting commands. Within seconds, a taser is drawn, and the calm turns to chaos. The officers claim he's concealing a knife, invoking their powers under Section 1 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act, known as PACE. But here's the twist. No knife will ever be found. So, who made this claim? Was it a case of mistaken identity, or something far more concerning? An abuse of authority based on assumption and fear? Stay tuned, because this one exposes how a single false report can trigger a chain reaction that tests the limits of reasonable suspicion, officer conduct, and the suspect's incredible composure under pressure.
An auditor from YouTube. That's like financial stuff, isn't it?
Marty Blagra?
That's not me.
No. Do apologise, I'm not really here to insult you. Just have a bit of conversation on the search, you know?
Maybe you should have started with the conversation and not the taser.
Unfortunately,
That's why it's work like that, sir, I'm afraid. If we have suspicion someone's got a knife on you, obviously we've got to make snap decisions.
Well, I'd like to know who lied about the knife.
Well, we don't know anyone's lied yet. We haven't.
Well, they definitely have. I know they have. I know they have lied.
Only you know that. We don't know.
Yeah,
People lied to us,
which
we
is
don't
why I
know.
understand the search. I get what you're doing. I do. Someone's told you that I had a knife. But I would like to know who lied to you.
Well, we can't release information to you, but it's an off-duty police officer.
I will find out.
obviously I said, what you do.
I will definitely find out who lied.
We have to obviously take it as facts until we know otherwise.
I will definitely find out who lied though.
Yeah, you can do a freedom of information request.
Yeah, absolutely,
like
absolutely.
But we have to take it, especially if it's a colleague of ours, we have to take it as facts
Yep,
until we know otherwise.
these cuffs are very tight, I'll just let you know.
Yeah, I'll finish.
Yeah, no problem, just as soon as you can. I'd appreciate that. I've got a pair of glasses in the other side, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't drop them.
That's right, I can see them here. I'll pass them to my colleague now.
And can you pull my mask back up if you don't mind?
Put it up?
Yeah, I don't want to be so close.
At this moment, notice how compliant the man remains. Calm, respectful, even cooperative as he's being searched. There's no aggression, no resistance. Yet the tone from the officers suggests a readiness for confrontation. This moment captures a recurring pattern we've seen in countless stop-and-search cases. The subject is presumed guilty before any evidence is even presented. The officer cites reasonable suspicion. But that term carries weight. It must be based on observable facts, not hearsay. What's remarkable here is that despite being wrongfully targeted, the man doesn't escalate. He maintains a quiet dignity that stands in sharp contrast to the heavy-handed approach surrounding him.
Just let us know if it hurts. Okay?
Yeah, I'm good here for now. But as quick as possible if you don't mind.
Obviously, I'll take as long as I need to take, okay? I'll do it as gently as I can for you, not to cause you any harm, alright?
Would you like me to take the shoe off?
No, don't worry about that. We don't take shoes up in public, okay? Just gonna go. Right, I'm going to put that down there, alright?
No worries.
Obviously, I've got some money in this pocket here. It's all in body worn camera, okay? I'm going to put that down the rest of your stuff in 2 seconds.
No problem.
The first crack in the narrative. The supposed weapon that justified the search simply doesn't exist. This is where the concept of reasonable suspicion begins to collapse. Under UK law, that suspicion must be grounded in facts the officer personally observes, not what they're told by someone else, even another officer. Yet here, we see the police acting solely on an off-duty officer's claim. It's a perfect example of how authority can amplify error. One person's mistake becomes an entire team's justification. Watch how the mood shifts from control to confusion as the officers begin realizing that this may not be
Can I be uncuffed now?
2 seconds. We're going to just put them out what's going on inside this loading bay. Obviously, you've been seen going in and out of here.
But I don't have a knife, which was the initial assessment.
Listen, sir, we've got to chat to a couple of people.
Yeah, I'm just asking questions, mate, that's all.
Yeah, I'm answering your question. If you want me to answer it.
Go on then.
We've got to chat to a few people to find out what has happened. So if there's a knife in the area, we'll have a little look for it.
Can we adjust the cuffs at least? Because these are really tight, my hands are going numb.
Like I said, be very put on you. As long as there's an indication of a knife, okay? We have to be exceptionally careful, okay? What we should do. Each lean forward for us. Is that better?
Not really.
The other one alright?
No.
This one too tight?
They're both, that one feels even tighter now.
That's even looser. You can get 2 fingers in there, mate. It's generally a rule of thumb. Yeah, of course you want to go along with them.
Do you want to stay like this or turn around? Push your feet.
Can you do the mask again?
Can I do your mask? Of course I can, yeah.
Thank you.
It's going to be a couple of minutes. My colleague's just chatting to various people, and I assume getting in touch with the officer.
Despite being detained, accused, and surrounded by armed officers, the man keeps his composure, even showing empathy for their safety protocols. But here's what stands out: his awareness of the law. He mentions his fractured spine, his cameras, his rights, and he never once raises his voice. In these tense encounters, most people would panic or lash out. Instead, he asserts control through calm logic. It's not just courage, it's strategy. The very demeanor that police often misread as suspicious becomes his best defense, because the footage will later show who remained professional and who didn't.
It is.
Was it ridiculous?
Because I know there's no knife. So you have to
we
see
don't know, do we?
Well, you have to see it from my point of view. I know it's ridiculous.
No. You have to see it from our point of view.
No, but you don't know that it's ridiculous yet. But when you realise there's no knife, you will know that it's been ridiculous.
Well, yeah, but from our point of view at the minute, it's not ridiculous. And if someone thinks they saw a knife, then this is exactly how we should be dealing with it.
He's a liar.
No, not necessarily he's a liar.
He's a liar.
If the knife is found, he might have seen something else that he thought.
He had no reasonable suspicion to suspect that I had a knife.
You can't account for his suspicion.
I can.
No, you can't.
Well, there was no knife exists.
No, but that's for him to justify, not for you.
The knife
to
does not
justify.
exist.
Yeah. Listen to me, though. That's for him to justify.
But it doesn't exist.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
Not really, no.
If he reasonably suspects he saw a knife...
But he can't reasonably suspect that he saw a knife unless he saw something that was either looking like a knife...
Well, he can, can't he? Yeah. If whatever he's seen on you or your colleague...
My mobile phone.
I don't know what it was, but he has clearly seen something that he suspects is a knife. Now, I can't justify that for him, and you can't
I'm
justify
telling you now,
that
he's
for
made it up.
He might be wrong,
He's made it
potentially, but he justifies that, how he justifies that.
Have you ever heard of misfeasance in public office?
Yeah, and it's completely different.
Yeah.
So we're just going to wait, they're going to view CCTV,
Yeah,
talk
cool.
about what they're actually doing in there. Once we find out what's going on from the CCTV, sir, then we'll work out a plan from there, alright?
The plan is you let me go, and I go on with my day, and I'm going to go take some pictures of your van.
What's been discarded?
Yeah, but I do.
Yeah? Are you willing to give me your name at all, or any details?
Absolutely not.
Alright. Okay.
Here's the critical legal issue. Suspicion isn't proof. It's merely the starting point for inquiry. Once the premise, in this case the alleged knife, falls apart, the justification for the continued detention should end immediately. Yet, we see officers doubling down, not backing off. Why? Because admitting a mistake in the field is rare. Police procedure often prioritizes maintaining authority over admitting error. But this is where transparency matters most. Every second, the man remains handcuffed after the threat disappears. The line between lawful detainment and unlawful restraint begins to blur.
Me and asked some questions.
Like I said
nicely.
to you, as I've said to you, okay, my colleague believed you in possession of a knife.
But he's a liar.
Listen, I'm not going to make judgments from that, okay? I have to go on the information received.
I'm making a judgment.
Okay, that's fair. You're welcome, okay? But
My judgment is he's a liar.
I have to act on information that's given to me in the best course of that in the time, okay?
He's put you in a really bad situation though, hasn't he, Matt?
I'm not going to answer that, okay? Like I said, you're free to put a freedom of information request in, and then you can get the details you want off that, okay? In this meantime, you're still detained while we've got them out, what's going on,
Awesome.
and then we'll go from there, okay?
Brilliant. And what section have you detained me under?
So it's Section 1 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act, okay, to search for an offensive weapon, i.e. a knife.
And what's your justification for that detainment?
Okay, as I explained to you, off-duty officer has seen you in this building, potentially coming out and concealing what he believes to be a knife in your jacket, okay?
And who is that off-duty officer?
I can't disclose at this moment in time, obviously.
Okay.
Freedom of information request, you're free to do that.
Okay.
If and when we're finished here, okay, and you're free to go, I will give you a piece of paper.
When we're finished?
Yeah, I'm just going to bottom out what's going on in there.
When we're finished?
When we're finished, I will give you a piece of paper with my details on it, okay?
Okie dokie.
We don't do stop and search records on paper in the city, it's all digital.
Okay.
So I'll write that up to date, and then once you email us or give me an email address, I can get to send that to you, okay?
Okie dokie.
Brilliant.
Was it this guy here in the green top?
I'm not going to disclose that, like I said, okay? Can't disclose that at this moment.
That guy there in the green top? That's the off-duty officer.
Is the pivotal exchange. The suspect outright accuses the off-duty officer of fabricating the entire story, and he's not wrong to question it. If an officer knowingly reports a false crime, it can constitute misconduct in public office, a serious offense under UK law. What's more, his accusation forces the active duty officers into an awkward position, defend their colleague, or acknowledge that their entire search was built on misinformation. This is the moment tension hits its peak. Not from physical danger, but from moral conflict. The man's calm insistence on truth begins to corner the officers more effectively than...
3 is the one not pointing the taser at me. What's his name? 283. 283. What's your name? What's your name?
PC James.
PC James. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. You?
No, I'm just saying okay, thank you.
Oh, right, okay. Oh,
I wasn't asking how you are. Frankly, I don't care.
pardon?
Frankly, I don't care.
Okay.
And what's your name? The one holding onto my arm?
PC Rolf.
PC Rolf.
Is it just the GoPro on your chest, is it? Any other cameras anywhere, or that's it?
You've just searched me, have you not?
No, just saying, but just because you had loads in your bag, didn't you? So
Yep.
cool.
And you better not have scratched any of them.
No, like I said, what I've done, I've put them all gently down. None of the lenses are facing the ground, as you can see there.
I noticed the screen on my phone is facing the ground, so hopefully you haven't scratched that. Otherwise you will be charged.
What I'll do for you? Hold on. There we go, I'll put that there. Okay. Camera lenses wise, that's all upright for you, okay? I try to do it as gently as possible, and then once I've bottomed out what's going in there, okay? Then we'll go from there, alright?
This guy here, green top, tattoos on his right arm. This is the off-duty police officer. We've got CP 702, CP693, CP197, CP283,
Have you got all the contact cards?
CP801,
Yeah.
CP194,
That's right.
The man identifies the off-duty officer himself, calling him out publicly as the source of the false report. The look on the officers' faces says it all: disbelief, discomfort, and maybe even regret. What started as a confident detainment has now unraveled into a scene of accountability. There's a rare power shift here. The accused becomes the accuser. And it's a reminder that the badge doesn't make someone infallible. It makes them responsible. The taser, the cuffs, the commands, all of it now feels excessive in hindsight. And the cameras are still